First tonight, a WPBF 25 News exclusive. A victim of human trafficking held captive for 14 years. At the age of 12, she was beaten and raped by dozens of men every day.
There were so many, 30 of them. I would lose conscious back and forth of what was taking place in my body.
Tonight, she breaks her silence. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Todd McDermott.
And I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Rosa Castillo was born in Nicaragua. She was just 12 years old when her mother paid a friend to smuggle her into the country for a better life. That person turned out to be a human trafficker. For more than a decade, Castillo was forced to live in a cage and was beaten and raped daily by random men. Now, 22 years later, she's sharing her harrowing story with Ari Height for the first time. Ari?
Human trafficking statistics have skyrocketed in recent years. Just in 2016, more than 21 million cases globally, more than 7,000 in the U.S., 550 right here in Florida. Only New York and Texas have more. And to hear those statistics, that's one thing. But to hear somebody's story, that's entirely another. There are some days when the weather is perfect, when it's just her and her daughter Luvia, when Rosa Castillo can forget her past, can forget the years she spent as a victim of human trafficking.
I always was raped, beat, burned. I was called everything, anything.
Rosa was only 12 years old when it started. She was living in Nicaragua. Her mother was in the U.S. and paid a man $6,000 to smuggle Rosa across our border. The man took the money, but almost immediately began selling Rosa as a sex slave to dozens of men at a time.
There were so many, 30 of them. I would lose conscious back and forth of what was taking place in my body.
This went on for 14 years, sold to dozens of men every day.
I was kept in a cage. I was locked. I was only be able to take me out only when they're gonna use me.
Rosa would only eat a few times a week, often from a toilet bowl. Some women tried to escape. They were beaten and tortured as a lesson to the others. Rosa says she completely shut down.
So I give up. I pray and I beg to God to please take my life and take me in, because I didn't find myself with any hope.
Until 2004, when Rosa realized she was pregnant and realized she no longer wanted to die.
Know that I have somebody to look for, to fight for, to protect. With everything that I am and everything that I have, I will set us free or die trying to be free.
She waited 4 years for her chance, a party in Texas. Everybody drunk. She put Luvia in a suitcase and ran. She was shot in the forehead, but kept going.
And start walking, crying, screaming, yelling.
She was found by a passerby, hospitalized, and eventually brought to West Palm Beach, where her mother lived. That's where she found the Center for Family Services of Palm Beach County. Multiple therapists tried to undo the damage, erase the sex slave, and bring back Rosa.
Rosa Milagros Castillo Olivas. I like to say it. It sounds beautiful to me, sweet to my ears, and my soul refreshed.
And this is one story that has a happy ending. Rosa's nightmare ended in 2008. Since then, she has studied and she is now working as a nurse. She also volunteers for the Department of Homeland Security, talking to law enforcement, church groups, anybody who will listen about the dangers of human trafficking. We're live tonight. Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.